Hello, everyone. George is here, and welcome to a special episode today about how to create a mission in your business or understand like what is the purpose behind what you do in your business. Because what I have learned about entrepreneurship, creating businesses, and creating online businesses and offline businesses, brick and mortar and digital businesses. What I have learned that you should stand on something way bigger than the business that you are creating and the offer that you are creating, or even the product that you are producing. So you are not just selling a commodity or a product, you are selling a mission-based offer. And this is what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to share mine so you can understand the science, the logic, the psychology behind it, and at the same time you may apply the same in your business. Because once you do that in the right way, your business results, your life results, or any result that you want to get in business or in life will change like 180 degrees in the best way, in a better way. So to do that, I'm going to share with you mine, what is my process, what is my thought process, how I came to that conclusion. So you can apply the same today and change the way you perceive your business. You change the way you create a product. You change the way you create an offer. So you can communicate that on a human level instead of just pushing a product, pushing a commodity, going into competition, dropping your prices, worried about pandemic or market crash or a technology disruption. So how to do that, and I will walk you through in my process step by step, so you can apply the same today. So what I do, like why I do what I do in first place, why I create a business, why people they go and create a business, why we call ourselves like entrepreneurs and not business owners. And we get those notions in the market. People, they say, no, you are an entrepreneur. No, you are just a business owner. No, like you are this or that. And all of those like fake teaching and training and ideas, and becomes like social media. The thing with social media, like anybody can go and share whatever they want. Sometimes it is good, sometimes it is bad, sometimes the level of awareness is low, sometimes their level of awareness is high, and that creates like so much manipulation in the market. It creates lots of confusion in the market. So by today, I want you to understand like what is the thought process, what is the psychology of creating a business, like mission-based business, not only creating a product that sells for a couple or few dollars from here and there. Because at the end, when you create the right mission, when you create a really mission-based business, you're going to make money anyways. You're going to make more money in the process than you can make when you are under competition or when you are pushing a product or pushing a commodity. So what is the question that we need to think of, like, or you need at least to start thinking and make some answers based on your feeling, on your thinking, based on your experience. Like, what is your purpose? What is the purpose of you being on this planet? Why you are here on this planet? And it's not random. Like, you don't come just because someone decided randomly you to come. You have a purpose. You were born with some talents, with some like things that nobody maybe have in your family, in your community, in the market that you serve. So what is the right purpose? Like, what is the thing that stands behind your creation, behind why you are on this planet? Once you start thinking about this question, you start to discover like so many things that you have encoded in your genes, in your body, in your brain, in every single cell in your body. So when you discover those, or when you come up with the answers on this big question, you start divert your life. You start changing the path of doing a business from whatever, like just making some money, to create a real mission that could change the lives of people that you touch every single day. So keep that in mind. You don't have to answer this question right now, but that question, you should come up with an answer, with a definite answer, like what is your purpose on this planet. And by doing so, let's start thinking about this question and by reverse engineering what we do. So basically, if you are thinking to start a business, or if you already have a business, the way we think is, I'm going to create a business for this and this and this. I'm going to sell that and that and that, and this is what my client, or this is my solution that's going to benefit my client, and those kind of results. So to do that, like this is what most people do, and most trainers coach you on doing so. So let's do that first thing, and after that we branch out. We go and in details what it stands behind that expression, or behind the business or the offer that we create. So the formula that most people follow is this: like, who do you help? What is the niche market that you help? What is the desire or the results you can help your customer or your client to get, without being, or without a big fear or big roadblock they may have. So you need to overcome, you need to help them to overcome all those psychological barriers. So for them to get this kind of result with your help, using your method, using your business path, like whatever you are selling. If you are selling food, accommodation, retail, jewelry, if you're selling consulting or coaching, if you are selling health services like massage, chiropractor, dentist, it works the same. So you need to figure out like why you're doing what you're doing today in your business. What is the niche market that you are helping? What are the desires and the results they wish to get? And without that big problem they are experiencing now in their life, without that big roadblock or barriers that preventing them from getting that desire, and at the same time using your method, using your business offering, using your offer sequencing, or whatever the method or the blueprint or the product or offer that you are creating to sell to those clients in order to get this kind of desire. So in my business, this is what I do. I help social sellers. Social sellers, they are the salespeople in any company, or if they are like standalone business owners, they use social media in order to make a sale. And here all the gurus will go, oh no, social media is not for making sales. And what they say, they argue that social media is only for engagement. And this is also another kind of confusion we have to take it off from the equation. You use social media. It's right to create engagement. It is right to create the right relationship. But at the end, if there is no sale that is happening through an offer that you give your client, it's like you are walking with your client halfway, and halfway on that road, you leave them, you let them go on their own, and this is where the confusion and distress happen. So anything that you do in life is about sales. You don't leave your bed early morning unless you sell yourself an offer, like why you should leave that bed early morning. Your wife or your kids will not listen to you unless you sell them an offer, like why they should get that message that you are telling them. So even if you are talking to a client, or you are talking to a friend, or you are talking to your kids, you are literally, every single communication piece that you do on daily basis, you are selling an offer. Your message is an offer. Now I'm talking on this live show, and what literally I'm doing, I'm giving you an offer to buy my message, because if you do so, you will understand what I'm doing. You may apply the same of what I'm doing, and you get the results that I'm going to show you, and the results I got in my business, and the results I'm helping my clients to get in their own business. So literally, in our human experience, in our human life, what we do daily basis is we create offers and we sell them, either in our business or in our life or in our job. And like even when you are volunteering, you cannot create like a cause or being an activist about a cause unless you know like what is the offer that you're going to sell. So everything that we do on daily basis in our life is about creating offers and selling them in order to help the other, like the client, the friend, the kid, the spouse, or could be parents, to help them achieve specific results they cannot achieve on their own. So basically, the offer that you create, either your message or a product or whatever we are creating, it has to have a value, because at the end, your spouse, your partner, your kids will not listen to you if you just like BS every single day. They may listen to you like one time. Even your parents, like your mom, say like, "Just shut up," like you're just like sharing BS right now. So if you don't share value, if you don't create value, nobody will want to listen to you. And you find those friends, they call you and they start talking like for half an hour, 40 minutes, and you feel like it's just like waste of time, like there is no value they are sharing, even though like they are close friends. So when that BS happens, you just like shut them up. So, and that also happens in business. So if you cannot create, or you don't know how to create high value offers to sell them in order to help the other achieve something like better in their life, or at least to feel something way better than the minute or before the minute you call them. And that happens on like friendship, relationship, and life, in business. You have to add something. You have to add high value offer. You have to add that high value feeling, that high value like in a new way of thinking. So when you add those kind of values on daily basis in life or in business, people start like they want to hang around with you. They want to be with you. They want to listen to you. They want to call you. They want to share your message. They want to follow you on social media. They want to grasp every single thing that you share with them during like whatever you are sharing. So basically, follow this formula. Like you help which niche market. Like in my case, I help social sellers who are using social media to do engagement and then to create an offer and sell that offer. I help them to get what kind of desired or result. I help them to 10x plus their results at 100% profit. And I'm going to talk about this one a little bit in very detailed way in a couple minutes, because I believe every single one, they have to have this desire. They have to have, or they have to help their clients reach that level of creating 10x growth in their results, and also at 100% profit. So what is the desire? What is the result that you can give your client? And at the same time, what is the big problem that you are solving? What is the big barriers that you are helping them to overcome while they are using your method, while they are using your blueprint, while they are buying your offer or your product that you are producing, and you want to share with them in order to get this kind of result. So why right now I focus so much in all my posts, in all my videos, on getting 10x plus results, 10x plus growth rate, like in scaling, and why it is or should be always at 100% profit. So why I use those two terminology and why they are super important to apply in your business. So let's dig right in about those two terminology and why I use them, why I help my clients to get them, why I help my clients to change the way they think, their mindset, to apply those two components in their own businesses so they can skyrocket their results. So to do that, like let's focus always, whenever you want to create an offer and sell that offer, always keep in mind that the result or the desire that you want to create or you want to help your client create in their lives always, always, always has to be 10 times bigger than the thing they can do on like by themselves. And also it has to have a 100% profit. And profit is not just one. Profit is not just money, because when we talk about profit, and this is the language of the economy that we are in and the business market that we are in, that profit is equal to money. And profit is not only money. We're going to discover and you're going to understand that profit is 4 levels. One is just money. Money is just like a byproduct of one of them. So if you understand the 4 levels of profit, you will understand what you should be creating as an offer, why you should sell, why you should go crazy to sell the product or the offer that it has really high value to change the life or the business or the circumstances or the results of your clients. Because I see lots of people, they create the best product, they create the best offer, they create the best business, the best brand. They do everything perfectly. But when it comes to the sales process, they freeze. They hate sales. They say like, I'm not a salesperson. I cannot do sales. It is not me. I don't understand how to do sales. I don't like to be salesy. I don't like to be pushy. And they like all those negative thinking, they start to kick in and holding you back from proceeding and selling your message and selling your offer or whatever you are selling in your business. So to become the best salesperson, you should not look at how other salesperson are selling, especially in the insurance, real estate, like all those kinds, the car dealership. Like they push so much, like to the level that it becomes like so much annoying. Like I have insurance, I buy cars, I deal with real estate when I buy and or I want to sell or rent out a place. But I see that always with those kind of industries. So this is not the sales I'm talking about. I'm talking about a sales process that happens naturally because you change the way you deal with your business and in a way that is based on a mission, based on a purpose that comes like from the bottom of your heart, and you communicate that naturally instead of learning the tips and tricks and all those tactics and all those strategies that they are pushy, salesy, and create so much stress on your side and also on your client side. So we want to change the way we think about sales. We want to change the way we use social media. We want to change the way we perceive marketing, and we use all those processes and the way we communicate naturally our message, our offer to our client or our potential customer, and let them buy without having like this stress level. Because when your client comes to you, and in first place, they come to you because they have a problem. They have a bad situation. They have a negative circumstance. All what they need that relief. They need to take out that pain from their body, from their mind, from everything like around them. They don't want you to stress them out more by pushing them and tricking them. Like your purpose is you want literally, like always think you want to literally decrease the level of stress of your client when they come across your message. If you do that, it becomes the sales process. Everything that you do on social media, everything that you do in your marketing becomes easier to sell your message through it. So like why 10x plus growth and why it is 100% profit, and why I think this way, and why I believe you should apply the same in your business. I'm going to explain why I came up with that conclusion, because like the way, if you are religious or not religious, if you understand spirituality and practice it, or if you don't, if you only believe in science or you only believe in any other kind of natural science or whatever, like you or philosophy that you come across in your life. Whatever like you think or you believe right now in science, in neuroscience, in neuropsychology, it's proven in science. I'm talking only science today, even though you're going to see lots of spirituality and maybe you can connect that to some religions or philosophy. I'm not going to talk about anything about those except science. So now in science, literally just in science, we understand that yes, God exists. Yes, we are created with God's power. And if you go review any philosophy or any spirituality or any religion, you're going to find like the same thing that those books or those holy books or those prophets they are talking about. So we literally right now in science, we understand that we've been created for a purpose. There is a God, there is a they call it in science like the quantum intelligent field or just the intelligent field. Some people they call it universe. I don't. Universe is created. So if you want to put it like quantum field, the intelligent field, then the universe, and then us, the creators in this physical life. So that is science right now. Like I'm not talking spirituality. I'm not talking religion right now. Because some people they say I only believe in science, I only believe in spirituality. Like it is a combination of both. Now in science, literally, you can see that, you can understand how it works in details. And if you want literally to understand how it works, I will be happy to share with you some resources. DM me or comment below your thoughts, your questions about what I'm sharing in this session, and also like any question that it may come to your mind and make you doubtful. Is that right or no? I'm going to share with you resources related to science, exactly how you can apply what I'm sharing with you today. So we are born with God's power. And for some reasons, at some point in our life, we've been conditioned, we've been programmed in a way that we should think that we are limited, and we inherited that limitation, that limiting belief. We inherited that from our school, from our parents, from our families, from our society, from our communities. And the reason it happened gradually in the last 200, 300 years. So we've been inheriting all those limiting belief for a purpose. So it happened gradually because now, if you think that you are a creator and you can create whatever you want and you can heal yourself from any disease, now in neuroscience, literally we understand that less than 20% of everything that happens in your health requires an immediate like intervention in the health services. So unless like someone is breaking their bones, yes, you have to go to the hospital to fix that. But if you are experiencing a disease like diabetes or cancer, now we understand that in neuroscience, we understand that literally the pharmacy is inside you. Is like literally you can heal yourself from those crazy diseases that we thought for so long there is no cure for them. So right now, any person with cancer conditions, literally they can heal themselves because they can redirect the energy, they can redirect the pharmaceutical thing that God created in you to heal yourself from all those diseases. And you go on YouTube and you will find like tons of those testimonials with neuroscientists. I'm not talking about spirituality. I'm not talking about religion in here. I'm talking purely science. You can find hundreds and thousands of those testimonials talking about how they have healed from diseases like cancer by just redirecting the way they think, the way they feel, the way they redirect the energy inside their body to heal everything that they can experience or they may experience on the health side. So you are born with so much power that God or the intelligent field or that quantum field that we call in science, they gave you or he gave you literally And for some reasons, we lost that wisdom, we lost that thing because of the limitation of being, or the like the limitation that we inherited for so long. And it is enforced right now by big corporations because they need you to consume. They need you to just buy. They don't need you to think. They don't need you to act in a way that you create your own life. You can heal your own disease. So imagine, like, if you can heal every single disease, if you know and understand and learn how to heal yourself from every single disease. Now pharmacies will be outside of business. The pharma companies will be out of business. Even physicians, they will be out of business. But like the banking sector is the same. Every single sector that you look at, they want you to consume. They want you just to buy. They want you on the consumption side, not on the creating or the creation side. This is why when you start consuming so much media, everything on media goes like always negative. And that purpose, like those corporations, look at the media, like who owns media in the first place? Like people who owns the media, they are the big corporations. Like Amazon, for instance, owns Washington Post. All those big medias that you follow and you learn from and you listen to every single day, they are manipulated by one of those big corporations or a group of those corporations. So they use those corporations, they use media to hypnotize our like us to think in a way that we are limited, we are on the consumption side, so we keep buying their products instead of us creating our own products, creating our own healing, creating our own purpose, creating our own life as we are designed to create. So we have to pay attention to those limiting beliefs and read my previous article about the limiting beliefs that I posted on Medium, on social media. You can find it on my social media or on medium.com, that talks about how you can overcome that limiting belief. And I have shared a powerful exercise that you can apply right now to change that limiting belief, or at least to pay attention to that limiting belief. So literally, like, we are on this physical experience, on this physical life, on this planet to grow. So this is why, like, people, they feel depressed and stressed and overwhelmed and they feel anxious. And we have all those like mental diseases because at some point when your life start to go flat, like you don't grow, you don't see that you are growing every single day, or you don't work on that growth every single day on your personal side, on your career side, and your business side, you're going to feel depressed. And depression and anxiety and stress, they are just the byproduct. They are the symptoms that you're going to experience or you're going to go through when you go flat in your life. So most people, what they do, they get a job and they say, oh, this is my job for life. Or they finish their education and they say, oh, this is my education for life. It doesn't happen like that. Because if you think about your job or your education or your life in this way, it means that your life is going to be flat. And this is when you experience depression, you experience stress, you experience anxiety in your life. So you want to overcome all those mental and feeling and psychological issues. You need to think in a different way. You need to think growth. You have to grow every single day in your life, in your career, in your business, in your family, in everything that you do, at least 1%, at least one step, at least something that you feel that you are advancing with every single day. Because if you don't do so, that means depression, that means high stress, that means disease, that means anxiety. And when those happens, like, not only they happen on your psychology or on your body or on your mindset, like they crash everything, they crash your system. Like when they happen, you become like unable to proceed in your life. You become like unable even to rethink how you should experience that human thing in the right way so you can create better results. So be aware of those before they happen. If you have someone in your family and they are feeling stressed or depressed or like anxious, like think about those kind of things, about this exercise. Go back and practice this exercise, because it is super important to literally understand that we are on this physical life to grow, not to go flat. So this is why in my business, I always focus on delivering 10x plus results instead of just selling you the next result or the other results or 1% like better than what you can get from my competition. So if you want to remove any competition, if you want to make your competition irrelevant, if you want to become irreplaceable in your market with your offer, you have to think about the desired situation that you want to put your client at, or the results that you want to help your client to get in their business. They have to be at least 10 times from the average that your client, your customer, they can find in the market. So your job is to raise the bar behind or beyond or above that average, that mediocrity that you find in your market, because mediocrity is no more than depression, anxiety, and stress. Is no more than just like going flat in your life. So every single industry that you look at right now, every single market that you look at right now, they are like very mediocre. They offer those average products. All products are similar. You find it like a little bit better than the other, but like competition, this is what we call competition. When there is competition, it means like things in that market with that offer, with that product is going flat. So you don't need to experience that, and you don't need to for that to happen. So you have to think growth. You have to think like 10 times what people they can find in any single market or industry. And with that being said, like you have to think about how you can advance the life experience of your clients when they come across your message, they come across your offer, they come across your post, they come across everything that you share on social media, in your advertising process, in your marketing process, in your sales process, in your offer sequencing process, in order for them to get the result they want to get. So literally right now, we understand that being a prophet or being a saint or being a master is not literally just limited to a specific type of people, because even in religion, what we perceive that saints and prophets, they are like different people from us. They are like special people. God like chose them versus us. It's not true. Like literally, you can be a prophet today. You can be a saint today. You can be a master, like starting today, by applying what those people they apply to become prophets and saints and masters. So literally also in neuroscience, we can understand like how we can do that. So you can reach what you want to reach on the religion side, on the spirituality side. So literally there is also a practice today in neuroscience and meditation. You see like those saints, they always have a halo above their head. And we think that because they are saints, they have this halo. But this halo in neuroscience and meditation today, we understand like pure science, this is pure science what I'm sharing. We understand that you can redirect the energy in your body, and if you reach that elevated energy, literally there is part of your brain, it's called the third eye. It has like crystals in it. When it gets compressed with that elevated energy, literally it lights up. It becomes like a light. This is why the halo happens, because those sense they practice it in a way, they redirected their energy to that place. And that place, the third eye, is the place where you can connect with your creator, where you connect with your God, where you connect with that quantum field, that intelligent field. When really that connection happens, literally that part lights up and that halo happens. So literally it doesn't happen unless you connect literally with your creator. And this is why saints, they are able to do so. So literally this is what happens. And literally now, and understanding how it works in science, you can do the same, and you can redirect that to happen. So what I want you to understand from everything that I'm sharing, that the limitation and the conditioning that we've been going through, or we've been hypnotized to think that we are limited. This is our size. Like, we're gonna go beyond those barriers or those borders. We have to make them irrelevant. We have to free ourselves from those kind of hypnotized conditioning and limitation that we have inherited. We have to think that how we can liberate ourselves from that jail, because literally that is the jail within. This is the new slavery. This is the limitation, the conditioning. That's what makes slaves, and what makes the jail, what makes you jail yourself inside your own mind and your own body. So you have to think, you have to learn, you have to go on science, you have to mix science and spirituality. No matter what you do, you have to liberate yourself from that conditioning, because if you don't do so, it's going to be so tough for you to understand your purpose on this planet. You're going to find it like so tough to liberate yourself from that conditioning and limitation and stress, and going flat and feeling anxious and not getting the result that you want to get, either in life or in your business. So also, like, we need to understand, like your profit is not just money. Your profit it goes in 4 different levels, and I call them the levels of profit based on the levels of the energy centers that we have in our body. We can talk about that topic in details in a future video training, but for now we have to understand that we have 4 profits, and they are related to different parts in our body, and different parts, because every single part in your body, it has its own energy centers, and every single energy center has its own communication, its own perception, its own dealing with this, with the other energy centers, and also dealing with your surrounding, dealing with everything that is around you. And remember, your business and your client and your customers, your offer, are no more than just those components around you. So if you don't know how to redirect those energy centers, or you don't understand the 4 levels of profit, it's going to be like so tough for you to make the results that you want to make, or to help your clients to make those results that they want to make in their business. So literally, we have 4 levels of profit. We have the achievement profit, we have the transformation profit, we have the fulfillment profit. Usually I focus on those 3 because the 4th one is related to more like spirituality and the soul, and beyond the physical life that we are at right now. So from those 4, think always about those 3 levels of profits: the achievement, the transformation, and the fulfillment. The achievement is the money that you make, the time you create. It is everything physical that you touch, everything that you see in your tangible world, everything that we perceive, like what we see currently in business. So achievement, literally, if you buy a product, or you buy a like you buy an offer, the achievement profit is no more than the features and the benefit that you can get directly from that product. So if you buy an iPhone or phone, like literally the achievement profit is the benefit, the feature that you get from that phone. So you make calls, you surf the internet, you chat, like those, the achievement process. And money is related to the achievement process, or achievement profit. The second level and the highest level of profit is the transformation. It happens only on the mindset, and the transformation happens on the mindset. So literally, with your offer, with your business, with your product, you are changing the way people perceive things, the way they think about things in their life, or in their business, or dealing with a customer, or using social media, or using or creating an advertising campaign, or using a sales and marketing process. So the transformation is higher than the achievement, is higher than the money, it's higher than the time you create. So time and money happens on the achievement profit. The transformation happens in the mindset, because literally, like your client, they come to you because they have a problem, and they have a problem because they have a limitation in their mindset. Because if they can think about their circumstances in a different way, they should not have this problem. They want you to help, or they want your help to transform that way of thinking, to transform the way that limitation, those barriers happen in their mind, to get a better result in their life, in their business, in their career, in their family. So the transformation happens on a higher level than the achievement. And the best, or the highest one on those three, is the fulfillment. Because when you achieve what you want to achieve, you get the money, you get the time that you want, you elevate the energy because you transform the way you think, that you transform the way your mindset perceive things. Now, like, you get the third one, which is that fulfillment. You don't get fulfilled unless you do that transformation, unless you achieve what you want to achieve. If you mess one of those sequence, you mess with your own results. You're not going to get the results that you want to get. So profit is not just money. Profit is more than money itself. It goes beyond money. You have 3 levels of profit out of 4 that you want to focus right now, today, in your life, in your career, in your business, to transform your results, and also the results of your customer, and the results of your clients. So those 4, or those 3 profits that you should focus right now on them are the achievement, which is like money, time, and everything like we see in our world. The transformation that happens inside, like especially on the mindset, and the fulfillment that happens on your feeling side. That is, the fulfillment is just a result of having the transformation and the achievement connected together, and doing them in the right way. So this is why in my business I say I help people literally to 10x their results at 100% profit. And the profit is not only related to money. The profit is related to achievement, to the time, to the money. It's related to transformation, related to changing the way people think. Because if you don't change the way people think, or you don't help them to change the way they think, they're going to stay limited, and they're not going to be touched by your method, by your training, by your coaching, by your offer, by your product, or by whatever they come across you or your message, either online or offline. So literally, you have to help them achieve the 3 kind of profits in their life, which is achievement, transformation, and fulfillment. At the same time, you have to help them with your offering, with your sales, with your message, to 10x their results, so they can grow on daily basis. If you do that correctly, now you can change, like you can move mountains. You help literally today your clients and your customers and your career, or in your business, to change, or to move those mountains. And those mountains are no more than just like the limitation, the limiting belief that we inherited, like through generations. It's not just happening to us like in 2020, or it's going just to happen in 2030, or just happened like 10 years ago in 2010. It's been like those conditioning, they've been going for almost like hundreds of years. So we need today to free ourselves from that jail within, from those limitations, so we can change our circumstances. We can change our results. We can change the way we do things in our life, to get the real experience, the real purpose of why we've been created, to experience that physical life on this planet in this way. So always think about 10 times growth, 100% profit in your business. So, and with that being said, like, I help clients, like those social sellers, to turn their outdated marketing, the average advertising, the average sales, the average like communication skills, into what I call the human experience practice, to elevate the mindset, to elevate that feeling, to change their circumstances, to transform the way they think, to create the achievement they want to create. So I call that a human experience practice. Literally in your business or in your career or in your family or in your community, this is what you want to replace. You want to replace the average. You want to replace mediocrity that we experience in communication, marketing, advertising, and sales, and create what we call the human experience practice that elevate the way we think, the way we perceive things, the way we feel things, in order to create that 10x result, in order to create that 100% profit, and those three different levels of profit that I just covered. So literally, when you do that correctly, and if you're doing like your business online, or you are thinking to go online to do part of your business, or to pivot all your business online, you have to think about what you can do online in order to help your customer, or in order to help yourself or your employer to create that human experience practice. So literally in every single business right now, what we do, if you are selling clothing, or you are selling jewelry, or you are selling coaching, or you are selling advice, or you are selling online courses, or you are selling shoes, you are selling legal, you are selling accounting, you are selling dentistry, you are selling massage, anything that you are selling, we always do two things. We always sell information, like we train people on information knowledge, and also we coach them. And somehow, like when I go to my dentist, what she does, she explained to me everything that is going to happen when she wants to fix my tooth, for instance. So what she's doing, she's training me, she's coaching me, she's preparing me with her knowledge for me to understand like what's going to happen. And that process, the same if I go to buy a shirt, literally the customer service, what they do, they give you all the information that you want to get about a specific shirt, about a specific item. They coach you how you can wear it. They train you how to match colors, for instance. So literally in every single business that we do, that we come across on daily basis, always two things always happen. We always sell coaching, and we always sell training. So literally in your business, when you want to create a human experience practice and you want to pivot that business online, or even if you just like want to keep your business offline, you need to do like those two things, the coaching and training, like how you can share that practical information, that knowledge, that skills, that experience that you have acquired throughout the years and throughout dealing with different kind of clients, how you can redirect that in the right way, so more clients, more customers, they can benefit from like those kinds of knowledge product that I call them. This is when you see lots of educational online courses, or some people, they called it like, this is my academy in my business, or this is the knowledge product line in my business. I believe every single business right now, you need to repackage all your knowledge, all the experience, all the skills and talents, all the practical information that you have learned, you have created throughout the years, all your systems and processes, or everything that's related to that knowledge piece, to that coaching and training. You need to repackage that and sell that digitally. Sell that as part of your business. Sell that as a new line in your business. Sell that as an additional line of income in your business, because it doesn't only produce more money in your business, more revenue in your business, but also it helps you reach, because it's going to be digital, it helps you reach like clients and markets outside your geographic area, outside any limitation that you have think that, oh yeah, like my restaurant is just local, my retail shop is just local, my pharmacy is just local. You are not local. Like with the technology, with the internet today, with the digital, literally you can sell those knowledge products, export them in every single market that you may think of. There are like billions of people around this world, and literally this is what they want. And to to have this kind of elevated human experience and to advance again 10 times, 10x, and create that 100% profit in different sides of their lives and of their career or of their business. So literally, if you do those correctly, the first two, like the turning your mediocre marketing, advertising, sales, and communication into a human experience practice, and create your digital real estate assets, or what I call it like DREA. So literally, if you do those correctly now, like again, you don't need any marketing and sales in the long run. You don't need to sell. You don't need to push. Literally, like those becomes your sales, your natural way of marketing or of advertising. People will beg to work with you. People will follow you. People, they become like believers in your message. They become believers in your offer. They become believers in your business. They become believers in your leadership because they already know, they already experience with you, with your messaging, with your offer sequencing, that the kind of result they can get through you, through your offer, through your business, through your marketing process. Because now when what you are focusing, you are not just focusing to push a product or being salesy or just to sell like a mediocre offer. What you are focusing on creating that 10x result. You are focusing on helping your client and your customers create or produce that 100% profit at their different levels of profit in their business, in their career, in their family, or in anything or every single aspect of their life, business, or anything that they do in this life. So with that being said, like when you decide on the method, when you decide like this is the path, this is my purpose, like this is what I'm going to do, those are the bottom line results I want to my client to experience. Like those are just examples. Like what people think or people create in their business, they create products like those. Like anybody can create those. But if you don't understand what stands behind those products, it's going to be so tough for you to sell naturally. And this is when you revert back to learn all those tactics, tips, and the tricks, and those fake gurus, they come into play and they trick you like, do this, not this, and then you listen to another one, they say like, do this, not this, and the confusion like happens for you and also for your clients. So those are no more than just products. Literally, I do them in my business, but for me to do them naturally, for me to do them like without any stress on me or any stress on my clients, I go through all that process I just explained. So those, I help my clients to get 10x results at 100% profit in money, in time, and in energy. So I help clients when they come across my offer, when they use my offer, when they use my coaching, when they use anything that I produce, I always help them to create more money. To create more money, I help them to create the digital real estate assets so they can export that, they can sell that at any market they choose. I work with them on that part. I help them export those digital assets, either like guides, ebooks, online courses, workshops, whatever like we call them. I help them export that to the world. And not only I help them to make money, but also I help them to redirect, to reinvest all the cash flow, all the excess in their profit, in the money profit, to reinvest that somewhere else, to reinvest that in different industries, to reinvest that in different other sectors than the things that they are currently doing, so they can create that kind of wealth. And also, like everything I work with my clients to produce, I work with my clients to create. I always help them to create 10x of offer that change 10 times the results of their clients, and also it makes that 100% profit in their business. So I help them to create 100% profitable offers, or what I call the hypnotic exponential offers. So literally your offer has to go exponentially. You have to help your clients to create results that they start maybe small at some point, but literally they go exponentially with time. So I help my clients to produce all that excess or more money, more than what they have right now in their business, not only on that kind of profit, but also I help them on the time of profit. I help them to automate, to make their calendar booked. I make their business. If they have a restaurant, we can literally make that business like full, their tables full. If you're selling online, we can make your calendar full. If you are a dentist or a massage or a lawyer or an accountant, we can make your calendar full. So I teach you. Literally, this is why I help, and what I help my client to achieve. So we use automated processes. We say we even the sales process and the marketing process that we use, it becomes like all automated. So also I help my clients to 10x the results and 100% profit on the energy side, not only money and time, but also on their energy, on the transformation, on the fulfillment side, because the money and the time are no more than the achievement profit. The energy is a big combination of the transformation and the fulfillment profit that I just spoke about. So I help my client to work less, because most social sellers, they are depressed because they are working like 10 hours plus every single day. They are working on very small profit margin. They are working like in very high stressful environment. Like, you don't need to do that. Like, once you understand how you can create a human experience practice and transform your business and your offer into that human experience practice, literally you can change the way you think about your business, about your money, about your time, about everything that you do. So for that, I help them to work less and to create like quality time, so they can enjoy with their families, with their beloved ones. They can travel maybe more, whatever like time means, quality times means for them. I help them to transform the way they think, the way we literally perceive like our mindset, and literally we perceive the way the brain and the mind work. I help them to change that four sets, because when I spoke about the energy centers, we need to understand that your body is not just one. Your body is four. Like, you have what we call the mind, the heart, the gut, and the soul or the spirit. So literally, if you don't understand like how you have been created, and literally this is just science, and I'm not talking about those yoga or meditation or spirituality. I'm purely talking science. Literally now in neuroscience and neuropsychology, this is what we learn. So we should not only limit yourself or ourselves to just what we have learned back in schools, because everything that we have like learned back in schools is changing right now with science and with technology. Our understanding, our level of awareness is going like way up because of the technology and the advancement of science that we are experiencing today. So if you think that your body is just one, you have to rethink that, because you are not just one entity, and that is purely science. So, and also on the energy side, I will help my customers to create a community of raving believers. I don't help them just to create an audience or create a community of followers or creating of a community of users. Like, you literally, when you do that right, and you 10x the result of your client, and you help them to create 100% profit in their business, in their results, in their career, in their families, in every single aspect of their life, literally they become believers. They become not only followers, they start to believe on everything that you do for them, because they already saw the result that you are able to share with them, that you are able to help them achieve or transform, or feeling that fulfillment in their life, in their career, or in their business. So literally, to recap, literally you need to turn your communications, your marketing, your mediocre sales, your mediocre everything that you do in your business or in your life, you need to transform that into a human experience practice that elevate the human being, elevate the results. Not only you and people around you, but also elevate humanity, because humanity is no more than just a community of elevated humans, of coherent humans who work together, not to compete together. They cooperate, not to compete. They try to help each other for everybody to elevate themselves for better results, for better profit, instead of just like competing and killing each other on the price or technology on this and that. And this is why we are missing this component right now in our planet, in our life. This is why we have crime. This is why we have wars. This is why we have poor people. This is why we have homeless people, because we do business, we do what we do, even in our volunteering jobs. We do what we do, and we don't elevate literally human beings. We don't elevate humanity. We don't focus on this part. We only focus on some impulse results, like I need a little bit money, I need to volunteer just to put that on my resume so I can get a better job. So we do that in very limiting way of thinking and believing and practicing our humanity, our creation. So literally, if you want to change your results, if you want to change the results of your clients, if you want to change the results of your community, if you don't want to see any crime, if you don't want to see any mediocre like results in any offer or any product, if you don't want to see homeless people, you need to elevate humanity in everything that you do. So you are doing business, you are an entrepreneur, so you have to use your processes. You need to change your systems and processes into a human experience practice to elevate the humanity, not just sell on impulse or just sell to make a couple bucks here and there. Because when you do so, you're going to make money anyways. So money is just a byproduct. Time is just byproduct of the energy of this part. When you do this part correctly, like those will come, and they will come at very, very, very high levels. If you make $1 today, like change the way you do your business, and you will find that you can make 10 times. You find you can make like 100 times. Like when I understood that process, I changed. I like literally, this is my second year in my business, in this kind of training and education business, and my business already is tripling every single year, doubling and tripling, doubling and tripling. So literally, I will reach like 10 times in less than 3 or 4 years. So literally, like I failed in five of my business because I didn't understood that system. I didn't understand how life goes. I didn't understood like why I'm doing what I'm doing. What is my mission on this planet? Why? What is my real purpose? What stands like? What is the science of me standing and doing what I'm doing? So once I started to do that correctly, everything changed in my life. Everything changed in my business. All my results start to double and triple. So literally, when you do that correctly, now we can literally they create 10x plus return on every single effort that you do, that you perform in money, time, and energy, that you do in your business, that you do in your family, that you do in your life, that you do in your career. Literally, your job today, and I will beg you to raise the bar in every single market, in every single aspect of life and business that you serve. If your business is in retail, try to raise that bar at least 10 times above the mediocrity, above the average products that people are buying right now in the market. If you are in the health industry, try to raise that bar 10 times above the mediocrity in the health industry. If you are in the coaching, banking, everything that you do, try to raise that bar at least 10 times. So people, they start to get like 10x their results, their efforts at 100% profit and achievement, transformation, and fulfillment in everything that they do in every single market, in every single aspect of their own lives. So with that being said, like you say, all right, we spoke a lot about the business aspect of it. So why or where all that come from? They come from literally from your own values. So right now on a piece of paper, just write down your own values, like what you believe, like what are the unconditional or unquestionable values that no matter what happens, you're not going to change them. And my examples are very, very like straightforward. I believe in God. I believe there is a creator, because it's not only spirituality or religion. This is what I'm learning in science, that God exists, that creator exists, and I need to unleash my power, my God's power from within, so I can experience the life, the experience I was created to experience. So this is my first value, unquestionable value. I'm not going to change that no matter what happens. Any circumstance that I may face, or a problem I might face in my life, or in my business, or in my family, or every single aspect in my life or in my business. My second one is my focus is always on me first, because if I know how I transform myself, I can help other people to transform. And this is when the confusion happens. Like lots of people, they say, oh no, focus on the other. Well, focus on your why, focus on helping other people, and then you can help yourself. It doesn't help like that. If you literally don't change yourself, transform yourself, you cannot transform other people. If you are like full of garbage and full of BS, full of anxiety, full of stress, you cannot transform people to be like better version of themselves. All what you do is you transform that BS, that garbage, that stress, that anxiety to them. So literally, if you want to transform the lives of other people, or to help them transform, because you cannot transform people anyways. They have to decide to transform themselves through your help, through your offer, through your business, through your process. Literally, you want to change yourself. You want to practice what you preach. So literally focus on changing yourself first. When you do that correctly, you can change the whole world. You can change and impact humanity. And the third unquestionable value I have is always, whenever I deal with someone, either in my business as a client or a customer, or in my family or my friends or my community, I always want to elevate their human experience. I want to make them better version of themselves, how they can become, not always to be, because we are not human beings, we are human becomings. We have to think about humanity in totally different ways. So every single thing or aspect that people come across me or my offer or my business has to be to elevate them, to produce that 10x result, to produce that 100% profit and those three levels of achievement, transformation, and fulfillment. So think about your values right now. What are the three values that are not questionable, no matter what happens, or circumstance, or problem that happens in your business, you're not going to change them, because they are the foundation, they are the base of your own mission. So based on those values, based on what you do in your business, right now you can figure out literally what is your mission on this planet, like why you were created to be on this planet, why you are experiencing this physical life right now, at that time, at the circumstances of your family. Because some people, they say, well, why I wasn't born for a rich family, like why I was born for a poor family. You have to understand, like, you were born at some circumstances with some talents and with some conditions for a purpose. You have to find that purpose, and this is your mission. When you find it, like when you literally find it, and literally it comes from the bottom of your heart, literally now you start sharing that to the world. And this is what I'm doing with my every single live I do every single day. I share my belief, I share my mission, I share my processes, I share everything to elevate humanity in a way that they can 10x their results and have that 100% profit. And it happens, I do that through my business. So you may have non-for-profit, you may have a job, you can literally do the same through whatever like medium that you are having in your own life. So what is my mission? My mission literally is this. My mission is to transform the human experience by unleashing our God's power from within. I want to free myself from that jail within. I want to recreate my God's power. I want to unleash that God's power. So from everything that I have explained today and shared with you today, I can now write my mission easily. I can figure out my mission easily. So to figure out your mission, go back to everything I have covered in this video so far, apply it in your life, apply it in your business in order for you to be able to create that mission. Because once you do that, you can create any product, you can create any offer, you can create anything in your business, and you can sell it like that. Not only sell it, you can produce 10x results in your business and your customers' life and business. You can make 100% profit in your business, in your life, and also in the business and in the life of your customer. So it is win-win situation. So my mission is to transform the human experience by unleashing our God's power from within. I believe that entrepreneurship is the key of that transformation to liberate ourselves from the jail within, from that limited the program or limiting belief program. The human transformation through an elevated entrepreneurship practice creates an elevated human experience. And this is what you should be creating in your business and in your life. That elevated human experience will turn our planet again to become our heaven on earth. We are not on earth, we are on heaven. We are literally now in heaven. And we don't come to this life to die to go to heaven. We are now in heaven. Like this is heaven. Like we should recreate that heaven. We should create that garden, that Eden garden, that heaven on earth again. So together, in my mission, together, me and you, me and my community, me and everybody who is coming across my message, together, we elevate and transform humanity to the level we all experience joy, happiness, wealth, health, and empowerment. By then, crime, all distress, and all problems goes away, fade away. Join me on this movement and to transform the human experience. You are literally one step away of transforming a human life. I believe this is my mission. I believe this could be the mission of every single one who is listening to me today. Make it a mission to 10x the result of your client, of your customers, of human beings. Make it your mission to 100% profit their circumstances, their profits, their achievement, their transformation, their results, their fulfillment. And literally, even if you are in a job or in a business, or you are volunteering, or whatever you are doing on every single day, you are literally touching the human lives. You are transforming other people's lives by transforming your own life, by transforming your own results. With that being said, like this is my mission in just like one pager. Again, I'm going to recap what I'm doing in my business in Smart Income. My business is called Smart Income. I call it Smart Income because I want people to understand that your income is not just money, and you don't just income anything in your business. It has to be smart. It has to be high value income. Like you have to be smart in everything that you welcome in your life, that you welcome in your business, that you welcome in your time, that you welcome in your money. So the income is the time, money, and energy, that three currencies that I always talk about. And it has to be in a very smart way, in a very different way from what people perceive or find in the market. This is why I call it smart income. So literally, I help social sellers who are experiencing those kind of problems, like mediocrity. They don't get the result they want to get. They are overworked. They are stressed. They are feeling anxiety. They don't find time for their kids and their families, and they don't have a clear purpose and mission in their lives. I help them literally to change like their practice, their business, and change that to become a human experience practice. I help their companies, I help their businesses to sell any product they have, any offer they create to anyone, everywhere they want, at 100% profit, at 10x growth rate, using my method, like I spoke about it, the human or the Hypnotic Exponential Offer Method, which is like a mix of neurotechnology or neuropsychology method. So Smart Income is raising the bar. My business, Smart Income, is raising the bar in the social media industry. like how to use social media, how to use marketing, how to use sales, to a level 10 plus opportunity to 10x results in every single industry, to help social sellers. Social sellers, like everybody who is using social media currently to engage, to create that relationship with a future client, in order, in the hope to sell them something. You could be a lawyer, you could be a social media professional, you could be a marketer, you could be a jewelry like seller, you could be an e-commerce store, you could be a brick and mortar like store or restaurant that you are using social media to sell something. So with my help, with the help of my company, Smart Income, I can help you make 10x plus more profit while creating an impact. And this is the most important. You don't want just to create a profit. You literally want to impact the life of your customer, the life of your community, the life of everything surrounding you. And at the same time, you are transforming yourself. You are not just helping other people to transform. So with that being said, I will finish my life today to recap on the thing or the sentence I started with. Like, I help social sellers to 10x plus their results at 100% profit without being stressed, without feeling rejected, without being salesy, without like the fear of losing their investment, using my hypnotic exponential offer methods. And I guarantee that not only 100%, but 1000%, because that's like, for me to understand this sequence, I literally change my circumstances. I literally change my personal circumstances inside and outside. I change my results in my business. I failed like 5 businesses because I messed this one out. Today, my call for you is literally, literally, you should think about that you are one step away of transforming a human life. It's not about just selling offers and products. Join my movement. Let's together liberate humanity from that poverty, from that jail within, to unleash our God's potential. Join my Facebook group where we can make that connection, that communication going on, so we can do that. We can create that movement together. We can achieve this kind of purpose together, this kind of mission together. And don't forget to share that video with your friends, with your community, with your team, so we all learn from each other, and we all learn how we can transform humanity with our business, how we can transform humanity with our posting on social media, with our messaging and our advertising and marketing and sales processes, with everything that we do in our life or in our business or in our career. With that being said, thanks for joining me today on my mission and joining my movement. And think about your business as not just a medium of making money, because money is just like one aspect of creating what you want to create and your life and your results. And with that being said, I'll see you tomorrow. And don't forget to create a mission purpose business, not just a couple bucks products based business. Take care.